From the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development, this is Tennessee Workforce Weekly. Here now is Chris Cannon.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of Tennessee Workforce Weekly. Summer jobs, it's a rite of passage for many teenagers, but what that teen can learn during a summer job can make them a valuable member of Tennessee's workforce for a lifetime. Take a look at this list here. Summer jobs can help teens develop interview skills. It can help them discover new skills and interests they might not have known they had. That first job can push them out of their comfort zone, and it can help them handle rejection for the first time. Kenneth Nealy is the manager of the Labor Standards Unit here at the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development. And Kenneth, how young can a teenager in Tennessee work? When can they first get that job?
In the state of Tennessee, a teenager can start working at the age of 14. The age of 14 to 17 are considered minors.
And 14 and 15, that's one category. And how many hours can they work? It's kind of restrictive on what they can do because they are still young.
Yes, so a 14, 15-year-old, during a school day, they can work 3 hours per day, no later than 7 p.m. During a non-school day, they can work 8 hours per day, no later than 9 p.m., a maximum of 18 hours per week.
So the whole situation changes, though, when you turn 16. So for 16 and 17, it's a different category, and the rules really drastically change.
Yes, for 16 and 17-year-olds, during school days, during school weeks, they can work 40 hours per week. With a parental consent form, they can even work past 10 p.m. Without a parental consent form, at 10 p.m., they have to be off work. During non-school days, like Fridays and Saturdays, they're unrestricted as far as the number of hours they can work. During non-school weeks, they're restricted as far as the number of hours, like whereas a 14 and 15-year-old can work 40 hours during a non-school week, they're unrestricted for 16, 17 years of age.
And let's talk about those parental consent forms. It's something parents should know about. Employers definitely should know about them because they're the ones that need to provide it.
Yes. So the parental consent form is only for 16, 17-year-olds. 14 to 15-year-olds are not allowed to sign parental consent forms and work past a certain time. But the parental consent form for the 16 and 17 years of age teenagers, normally they can work until 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday nights. With the parental consent form, they can work until midnight, no more than 3 nights per week, Sunday through Thursday. And Fridays and Saturdays, they're unrestricted as far as the number of hours they can work.
Now, the types of jobs these teenagers can do, that's a long list too. They're really not allowed to do some jobs, and when you see the list, there's a good reason why.
Yes. So just to name a few, taking orders for or serving intoxicating beverages, working at an establishment where 25% of the gross receipts are from the sale of those beverages, pornography, youth peddling, door-to-door sales, working jobs that are declared hazardous. Driving motor vehicles as well. Even though a teen may have their license and may be able to drive to work, they can't drive for work.
Gotcha. And as far as breaks, this is something the state takes very seriously, and they need to be taken and they need to be documented, right?
Yes. So as far as breaks, if a teen, minor, 14 to 17 years of age, are scheduled to work 6 consecutive hours or more, then they're required a 30-minute unpaid meal break or rest period is how the law states it. So if they're scheduled to work 8 hours, they're just required that one 30-minute break that cannot be given within the first hour.
And it's really important that employers document this because this is paperwork. If an inspector was to come in from the state, they could actually ask for this paperwork.
Yes, so the inspectors come in, when they come in to inspect these different businesses, they're going to ask for those time records. And if a minor clocks out at 10:01 without a parental consent form or clocks out at 7:01, it's a violation. If a minor takes only a 20-minute break or a 29-minute lunch break, it's a violation.
All right, Kenneth, thank you very much. Some great information as teens across Tennessee go out there for that summer job. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Tennessee Workforce Weekly. I'm Chris Cannon. From all of us at the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development, thanks for watching, and we'll see you online next time.